Hey everybody, it's Manuel. This is my wife Liz.
Hi.
This is the person that was with me through the whole kidney dialysis process and the transplant. My daughter's working.
They are.
Yeah. So we're just gonna make this video, I guess, to answer any questions y'all might have about the day of before the transplant, and I guess the
day of the
long
transplant.
hours it seemed like it was taking when between the first call and I guess when I finally woke up from surgery. So I guess she's gonna do like a Q&A process, and we'll just naturally let it go from there and see how it goes. I don't know how long this video is gonna take, so just watch the whole video and see. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments and we'll answer it. We're both running the page. She's helping me edit videos. I'm helping her edit videos. We're both making the videos together. We're doing this as a team. So I guess, got any questions?
No. So basically, how long were you on the transplant list?
2.5 years.
And you knew that they could call you at any time?
Yeah, that was my
When they called you at, what time they called you? 3 in the afternoon?
They called me. I still have the same phone from when they called me, because this was basically my lifeline for 2.5 years. Like, I had the first. I think this is a Samsung. It's a Galaxy something, and the one before this one broke, and I was panicking like, oh my god, they can call me at any second. So I had to go exchange it, and this phone would never. This phone never died. It was on charge. It was. I would not let this phone get under 80% battery ever within the 2.5 years. And because I knew any second I could be called in the middle of the night. Like, this phone never left my side ever. So I was always panicking about that. Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
We were at Chick-fil-A when they called him. And did you ever think that they were going to call you while we were there? Like, did that ever cross your mind? Like,
No.
they could be called right now.
What happened? It was a day. I was. It was one of my dialysis days. So.
You had gotten out of dialysis?
No, I had gone out of dialysis, and then I went to work, and I was just tired. I'm like, I need to go home. Like, that's when I started hemodialysis, but I just felt like it was kind of slowly draining me, and I don't think it was working how it should have, because I was just having fluids building up in my lungs, and I could never breathe properly. I was always drowning. Like, it felt like I was drowning even though I wasn't underwater, because all the fluids I would drink would go straight into my lungs. So I went to Chick-fil-A because at the time that's all I could eat. I never had an appetite.
Go-tos?
Yeah, I would just eat a spicy chicken sandwich and a lemonade, and just go from there. We were at Chick-fil-A eating lunch, and then I got a call saying,
What did they tell you?
Well, the lady introduced herself. I don't remember what her name was. I guess she was the case manager or the social worker at that time. She was like, "Hey, is this Manuel?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, this is so and so. I'm just calling to let you know that there's 3 people right now."
You could be one of the candidates getting out.
Yeah.
Don't cry. It could be one of the people getting the transplant.
Yeah, one of the 3
that
people
day.
get transplant that day, and
And
I was panicking because I didn't know. Sorry. I'm like, oh my god, I don't have anything to write with. Like, I ran up to the counter. I was like, I need a pen. I wrote on a receipt, like a random receipt I found, and I just got a pen, and I just got her number, and I just started marking it down. And I'm like, because I was so crazy. I'm like, the phone number saved on the caller ID, and but yeah, and she's like, so don't just be prepared. You can it can happen any minute now. So you and 2 other people are on the top right now, and from like that point on, I was like, okay, but
yeah.
I was like not thinking straightly.
Yeah, we're really excited. We went to the movies to try to relax and try to, make time pass by, but it was really hard.
Yeah, we saw Get Out, and
Get Out was good.
It was good.
It was a good movie, but we weren't mentally there for that.
You know, and they were like, what was crazy is like the movie was like, weren't they like, it was something about organs and stuff?
It wasn't about organs. It was like The movie was about like white people inviting this black guy over for like a vacation,
Yeah.
and like they pretty much kidnapped black people and got themselves into
Like,
their body,
yeah,
like took over their bodies
like I don't
somehow.
100 remember the movie, like I said, because I was just
Because
so
apparently their
distracted.
bodies are stronger and stuff.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
and then
Or no, that's not it. That's not it. What happened was they were making them into servants, right?
no, they were using their bodies as surrogates, but
No, like
they would transfer their minds
uh-huh.
into the black people's bodies
Uh-huh.
because they.
It was something like that,
was,
but that's
I
not
don't
what this
remember.
video is about.
Yeah, like, but it was just I was trying to get distracted, but I wasn't distracted. Like my phone rang one time in the movie, and I thought that was it, and I don't know who it was that called me. Let me see. It was.
Did we call? I don't remember if we called anyone to let them know that that was the day that he might get a transplant.
No,
Did you call after that?
I called my dad afterwards.
Yeah.
And then I got some weird number from California when we were watching the movie, and I thought that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went to, because I just couldn't I couldn't like get my mind out of it. Like I was just so nervous. I went to go buy Horizon and
Yeah, this video game had just come out recently, and he was really excited about it. And turns out he didn't even get to play.
Yeah, I didn't get to play. I turned on the game and
Just could not concentrate.
I couldn't concentrate. Like I was just looking at the screen and my mind was like, all right, what's taking them so long to call me?
Yeah, we were up late at night. It was really hard to fall asleep. I fell asleep for maybe a couple hours. He didn't sleep at all, and that's when we got the next call. What time?
Next call I got was on March the 4th of 2017 at 4:08 in the morning. Well, they called me the night previous at 9:13 to let me know that they had like the organ was on its way or something, and just keep ready for the call. And I mean that time frame between 3:32 and 9 and then 4 a.m. the next morning, it just the longest, like, not even 12 hours of my life. No, a little bit more than 12 hours, right? Yeah, a little bit more than 12 hours that I've ever felt.
Yeah. And then what happened after? They called you?
They called me. We went to the hospital.
Yeah, we woke up, took a shower, went to the hospital. We had our bags ready.
Yeah, we got our bags ready that night. Just medicine and change of clothes. I don't know why I brought change of clothes.
Yeah.
Just...
And then we got to the hospital, and we had to wait for like maybe a couple hours before they brought us into a room.
Yeah, they brought us into the room.
We took some video of that, and it's already posted.
Yeah, it's already posted.
He was really excited.
Yeah, then they put me in this like waiting room with other people that are getting organ transplants, and the doctors came and asked me questions, or if I guess I got a mental evaluation while I was there, and see if I was ready.
Yeah.
And then.
And you were in a room with like someone in the same room,
Yeah.
but there was a curtain in between, and they were getting a kidney and liver transplant.
Yeah. And it was so surreal at the time. And then I don't know how long did they put me in my room by myself. I don't know how long was between that. Well, they moved me immediately downstairs.
Yeah,
to the operating room.
In the operating room, you were there for like an hour before, because they had to prep you, and then you were there for about an hour.
I guess it was the prep room, and I was still with you.
Yeah.
And then that's when they like.
I don't know. I feel like it was a long day.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
Because we were there since like 5 in the morning, and you didn't actually get to go into surgery until like 3. So a lot happened
in the
afternoon. So then a lot happened. It was a lot of waiting, to be honest. It was a whole lot of waiting.
Yeah.
Did they give you fluids? I feel like they gave you fluids.
They gave me fluids, and you know where I messed up? Well, I guess that leads on to. I was so like excited. I got my kidney was coming that I just started drinking water and juice because I was such on the limited fluid restrictions. Like I could not drink that much at all. So I was like, oh my god, I can finally drink. I don't know how much I drink, and I think that was a big mistake too, because I was like,
we'll get into what happens way after. We have some pictures that we're probably gonna insert in between the video so that you could kind of see what he looked like. What he looked like the day of the transplant, after the transplant.
Well, and during the when they
When you were
rushed me into the
no before
ICU.
that, yeah, that's before that, yeah. Okay, so back to the story.
So yeah, then they put me in that prep room and they just start getting my vital signs and weights and stuff, and they start sticking me IVs, and I guess they gave me medicines to relax a little bit, and
then they kicked me out of the room and
Yeah.
sent me into a waiting room, and that's all I've got from that.
And well, next thing I know, I'm in the operating room, and they're doing their things. They ask me some questions, and then they put that mask on. And at this point, when they had that mask on, I've lost track of how many surgeries and procedures and all these I've had. So my goal is always try to defeat the gas that they make you put to sleep. And they always give me a countdown, but this time they put the mask on, and next thing I know, I'm awake in some room, like not awake, like all groggy. I guess the nurses were there, and I don't really remember between that period and when I finally feel like I regained consciousness. It's when they made me walk that same day, right? Yeah, they made me walk around the hospital floor and take a lap, and that's when I started remembering things. But yeah, it was a pretty it wasn't, I won't say it was an eventful day. It was a it was a long
day.
Anticipation day, just waiting and just.
Yeah, I was waiting for him outside, just sitting in the waiting room the entire time. His sister brought me Chick-fil-A around 6, and the surgery was done, I think, around 7:30. In the meantime, I had the doctors come out a couple of times and let me know how things were going. So once they told me everything went well around 7:30 and that he was going to be moved into a recovery room, we had to wait until 9 to see him, and then that's part of the videos that we already posted of like right after a surgery. And then that same night, the nurses wanted him to get up and walk around. They made him walk around, do a few laps. He was doing really great, and then out of nowhere he starts having breathing problems. A nurse comes in. Next thing you know, she closes back up. There's like 7 nurses in the room. They kick me out of the room. And what happened after that?
When they took me to the ICU, I don't really. I just remembered I couldn't breathe, so they tried stabilizing me and stuff, and they had to do like emergency dialysis. Because I guess all that fluid, because I still wasn't urinating for a whole week.
Yeah, they didn't let me go in with him.
I think we can stop this video and then we can make a second one
about
the time in the ICU, so not to make this one too long because we're already at a little over 13 minutes.
If you want to know what happens next,
just
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Just watch this video, and we're gonna pause this one and make another one. All right.